Welcome back, comic collectors and Diecast enthusiasts, to another episode of Crib's Garage. Continuing on with my ginormous Volkswagen collection. This is where we're going to start getting to the really neat stuff as we go on. So there's some pretty cool things. Starting off with this Karmen Ghia convertible in a silver metallic, and it's got black interior. Pretty neat little louvers on the trunk. The wheels look correct, and this is a is it a Hot Wheel? Looks like a Hot Wheel. I can't let so much right. Oh, Matchbox. It's nice little Matchbox, I guess, because Hot Wheels and Matchbox are both made by Mattel. There's similarities in the castings, but I think Matchbox is probably the first one to come out with a Karmen Ghia die cast. Don't even know if Hot Wheels has one. No, they do have one. But anyhow, this one's got some fine detail. You saw the black interior. Windshield is ginormous. I don't know if that's necessarily correct, but or even what year this Ghia is. It's got some fine rear end detail. So I was excited. Karmen Ghias are probably pretty close to one of my favorite Volkswagens. Here's another one in green, also from Matchbox. It's got kind of enamel, light green. This one has the white interior, and I don't know if there's any. Just says Type 3 Karmen Ghia, Volkswagen Karmen Ghia Type 34. And then here's a 1969 Type 14. There we go. I think this is probably the more common type Ghia that you see on the roads. Those first two look like they must have been earlier. It's got black interior. Got a little bit of metallic mixed into the green. Windshield wipers. And there's your base. And then I guess we got another one like the first two. This one's a little bit different. The other two were, one was solid metallic silver, one was enamel light green. This one's got two tones to it. Pretty nice looking car. But actually this right here, the Johnny Lightning, hands down my favorite. Everything about it. I don't know why it's so dark. Let's try to get some a little bit more light on there. Nice white interior. I would say that color is, I guess, a lavender. Some might say fuchsia. White roof. This thing's solid. All metal. Really nice. Rubber wheels. Very cool. Here it is in real classic forest green. The tan interior. Got nice rear end detail. The Karmen Ghia on the trunk. About as close as they get to the real deal right here. The white walls. Looks like it's fresh off the showroom. And we go from these beautiful classic ones to these really kind of stupid drag Ghias that are from the Hot Wheels classics. Got a couple of them. The paint jobs are awesome. Wish they wouldn't have put the big whale tail on them. Kind of ruins them. All metal. Here it is in blue. And they took the whale tail off. And that scoop thing that comes off the hood might be a decent looking car. That's just my opinion. Here's a Hot Wheels Volkswagen Squareback. When I was growing up in high school, all my friends had a Volkswagen of some kind. Bug, Squareback, Fastback, Notchback, Ghia, buses. And my brother was the king of the Volkswagens, and he lowered them. That did the California Bug look where they were all lowered to the ground. And so these would pull up at my house every day. I'd get home from my girlfriend's house, and my friends would be sitting there drinking beer while my brothers were working on their car. It was pretty funny. But they gave me rides to the beach to go surfing, so the trade-off was nice. Here's another Hot Wheel. This was just the main line with some kind of hippie graphic orange window. I got the orange anodized rims. Not sure what the W is on these. There's your chrome base. 69 Squareback. Here it is again in this color is very hard for me to describe. It could be burnt orange, to a brown, or not really a copper. I'd say burnt orange is probably the best I can describe it. Anyhow, yellow tinted window, black interior, got the gold rims, and again this was another mainline chrome base. Here's another Hot Wheel. This was a premium. It's got real rider wheels. Excuse me. I like the red lines on the chrome. I think the paint job is just a little bit too much. Whoever designed the creative work on these just had too much space to work with, like, apparently, huh? They got, but pretty neat. It's great casting. I like the casting. Here's one that's simmered down, and it's just a solid brown, black interior. Nice detailed front end. It's got the detail on the sides. The stock wheels. It's a nice root beer brown metallic. Oh, well, this might be a custom, that's why. And it is. That's from 164th Avenue. Thought that was different. Yeah, same idea. He knew that those ugly ones with all the graphics were just way too much. Here's one. Another one he did, painted black, yellow windows. Looks like he did a wheel swap on there. I forgot, there's going to be a lot of 164th Avenue customs in here because I bought his whole Volkswagen collection and added to mine, and that's why this thing is so taking me so many videos to get through them. Here's a main line, really nice. One of my favorite colors, nice metallic purple. And you got a little gray kind of runner panel there. And I think I'm going to save that one for last. I'm going to go. This is a this is a, it's either a green light or an M2. And this one's super detailed. Love the rack, the towing hitch, the detail on the lights. This one's about as detailed as you can get when it comes to the square back out of these other castings we saw. And yeah, just needs a little camper to go along with it. And yeah, ready for Yosemite, right? You, your gal, and Spot, and got yourself a nice weekend. There's another green light, like this orange and white. Kind of reminds me of like a creamsicle, orange creamsicle this time of year, summertime. And it looks like it was something to do with the Volkswagen. You can see the graphics on the side. Maybe it was the engineer's card, sales, service, parts. Little runner card there for you. And we're not going into the Volkswagen buses quite yet, but this was mixed in with these, so I thought I'd share this before I flip it over. Like a 70s Volkswagen bus with a chrome rack. It's probably M2 maybe. Green light. Alright, this is actually one of my favorite pieces here. This is a Volkswagen Fastback. And kind of has that same name with how the back of it goes like that, just like the Mustang Fastback. This one has opening doors. And take a look inside. Little pretty cool detail on it. And see if we can figure out what brand this is. Look at that. Matchbox Lesney. Wonder what year this was. Must have been the late 60s, maybe. Alright. Now to the one thing I wanted to get to in this video, and that is the thing. These are pretty rare to see out on the road. Kind of like a Jeep, Volkswagen Jeep. You see the thing printed on the, right there on the step panel there. These things were pretty popular, very expensive, and if you find one, I forget what kind of engine they have, but I think the engines are in the front. Oh, here's let's take a look at what that was. I'm sorry, excuse me. That was a Matchbox, and here is a Hot Wheel. This one's got the canvas roof. You got the engine exposed out the back there. I guess the engines are in the back. I was incorrect. Like I said, you don't see too many of these around. I've only seen 2 in my lifetime. A friend of mine, a woman, had one that I worked with. Then I saw one at the gas station near my house not that long ago. Pretty cool. Here's another Hot Wheel with a black plastic roof. And then there's your base, gray plastic base. And then here is your convertible. Missing the windshield, but I think the windshields actually used to flip forward onto the hood back then. You could kind of actually drive it like that if I remember correctly. But just so let's put the Hot Wheel and the Matchbox next to each other. Probably 2 different, I don't know how many years they did this, but anyhow, there's your thing. And so we're going to go full on into the combis, and then all the other, into the Volkswagen buses in my next video. So I'll end this right here, and the next one should be pretty exciting. So I've got a 4-day weekend, so I might do a video a day and finish off all these Volkswagens. So stay tuned, and hope you guys have a happy weekend and a safe and healthy 4th of July weekend. Take care.